What happened while we were away brought to you by the Epstein files are finally here, and you won't believe who's on the list. I couldn't resist. But Attorney General Pam Bondi said on Fox News last night,
I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released. A lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information.
She also tamped expectations.
200 victims. 200. So we have over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information.
Influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate, who are charged with human trafficking in Romania, left for the U.S. after authorities lifted travel restrictions imposed as part of the case. Chief Justice John Roberts on Wednesday paused a court-imposed midnight deadline that would have required the Trump administration to release $2 billion in frozen foreign aid, a goal the government has claimed it's unable to meet. The emergency appeal marks the first time President Trump's executive actions challenged in court have reached the nation's highest court. Trump held his first cabinet meeting yesterday.
European Union's it was formed in order to screw the United States. I mean, look, let's be honest. The European Union was formed in order to screw the United States. That's the purpose of it. And they've done a good job of it, but now I'm president.
This morning, Trump announced 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, saying they're still not doing enough to secure their southern and northern borders, respectively. Trump also announced another 10% tariff on China for its continued production of fentanyl. Dodging a bullet update, here's Minnesota Governor Tim Walz on a hot mic at the Minnesota State Capitol this week.
I see the pundits on TV. What's wrong with the Democratic Party? What's wrong is our country's being stole by fascists and Nazis.
According to the New York Times, the percentage of Republican men who agree that women should return to their traditional roles increased from 28% in May of 2022 to 48% in November of 2024. Among Republican women, there was an increase from 23% to 37%. More Democrat men and women also agree with that sentiment, but only slightly. Fewer than 1 in 5 Democrat men agree women should return to traditional roles. 1 in 10 Democrat women agree. A 40-year-old man was arrested after police say they found a number of explosives at a Colorado Tesla dealership. The latest incident in a string of apparent protests and violent acts, or at least attempted acts, against Tesla CEO and Doge leader Elon Musk. A man who goes by the name Lucy Grace Nelson was charged with explosives or use of incendiary devices, felony criminal mischief, and criminal attempt to commit felonies, according to a news release from the Loveland, Colorado Police Department. And finally, Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy Arakawa were found dead in their home in New Mexico, along with their dog. That's according to a press release from the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office. He was 95 years old. Their causes of death have not been confirmed, but foul play is not suspected.
Well, I thought that you were dead.
Hell, I even thought I was dead. Till I found out it was just that I was in Nebraska.
Hackman's performances in such films as The French Connection, Hoosiers, Unforgiven, and The Firm elevated character roles to leading man levels. Hackman lived in Santa Fe in recent decades with Arakawa, a former classical pianist, largely staying out of the public eye. Hackman had 3 children, whom he shared with his late ex-wife, Faye Maltese, who died in 2017. And that's what happened while we were away.